Hi, everybody. So today I just wanted to talk a little bit about fragrance because I think that the world has gone absolutely mad about fragrance lately, and particularly now around Christmas time. Everybody's looking for really nice perfumes to give to their loved ones for Christmas gifts. And I just wanted to let people know because most people have no idea about the health issues associated with fragrance. And fragrance is available in just about any product that you buy. So all of your cosmetics, your perfumes, your aerosol sprays, your deodorant, but also in your shampoos and everything. It's just, they're everywhere and they're full of very toxic ingredients. So I just wanted to read a little bit about the potential health risks of using fragrance um, over time. So this is an article that was written by the Campaign for Safe Cosmetics and the Environmental Working Group. It's fairly old now, so I'm sure that they would have updated it by now, but this is the article that I'm reading from. So in the executive summary, it says that a rose may be a rose, but that rose-like fragrance in your perfume may be something else entirely, concocted from any number of the fragrance industry's 3,100 stock chemical ingredients, the blend of which is almost always kept hidden from the consumer. So that means that it's not written on the ingredients label. They can just label it as fragrance, and it can contain 3,100 different ingredients. Makers of popular perfumes, colognes, and body sprays market their scents with terms like floral, exotic, or musky, but they don't disclose that many scents are actually a complex cocktail of natural essences and synthetic chemicals, often petrochemicals. Laboratory tests commissioned by the Campaign for Safe Cosmetics and analyzed by Environmental Working Group revealed 38 secret chemicals in 17 name brand fragrance products. So the average fragrance product tested contained 14 secret chemicals not listed on the label. Among them are chemicals associated with hormone disruption and allergic reactions, and many substances that have not been assessed for safety in personal care products. Also in the ranks of undisclosed ingredients are chemicals with troubling hazardous properties or with a propensity to accumulate in human tissues. These include diethyl phthalate, a chemical found in 97% of Americans. So this is an American report, but imagine 97% of the Americans tested contained these chemicals in their body tissues. And they're linked to sperm damage in human epidemiological studies, and musk ketone, a synthetic fragrance ingredient that concentrates in human fat tissue and breast milk. So just flicking through a few pages. I'm just sort of cherry picking some of the juicy bits out of this article because it's really quite a huge article, and if anybody wants it, I can send it to you. So this complex mix of clandestine compounds in popular colognes and perfumes make it impossible for consumers to make informed decisions about the products that they consider buying. The federal government is equally uninformed. A review of government records shows that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has not assessed the vast majority of these secret fragrance chemicals for safety when used in spray-on personal care products such as fragrances, nor have most been evaluated by the Safety Review Panel of the International Fragrance Association or any other publicly accountable institution. Fragrance secrecy is legal due to a giant loophole in the Federal Fair Packaging and Labeling Act of 1973, which requires companies to list cosmetics ingredients on the product labels, but it explicitly exempts fragrance. So those 3,100 chemicals that are in fragrance under the label of fragrance are You don't have to disclose that on the label. So by taking advantage of this loophole, the cosmetics industry has kept the public in the dark about the ingredients in fragrance, even those that present potential health risks or build up in people's bodies. Ingredients not in a product's hidden fragrance mixture must be listed on the label. As a result, manufacturers disclose some chemical constituents on ingredients lists, but lump others together in the generic category of fragrance. In fact, fragrances are typically a mixture of many different secret chemicals like those uncovered in this study. Some chemicals that are disclosed on the labels of the products in this report also raise safety concerns. They include sunscreen and ultraviolet protector chemicals associated with hormone disruption, chemical sensitizers that can trigger allergic reactions. To make matters worse, the Food and Drug Administration lacks the authority to require manufacturers to test cosmetics for safety, including fragranced products, before they are sold to consumers. Are any alarm bells ringing yet? As a result, people using perfume, cologne, body spray, and other scented cosmetics like lotion and aftershave are unknowingly exposed to chemicals that may increase their risk for certain health problems. Let me see now, I'll just keep going on here. So in this little section here, it says fragrance, perfume, and cologne. What's the difference? Perfumes, colognes, and body sprays are often called fragrances, but under U.S. law, the term fragrance is defined as a combination of chemicals that gives each perfume or cologne its distinct scent. Fragrance ingredients may be produced by chemical synthesis or derived from petroleum or natural raw materials. Companies that manufacture perfume or cologne purchase fragrance mixtures from fragrance houses, which are companies that specialize in developing fragrances, to develop their own proprietary blends. In addition to scent chemicals that we actually smell, perfumes and colognes also contain solvents, stabilizers, UV absorbers, preservatives, and dyes. These additives are frequently, but not always, listed on product labels. In contrast, the chemical components in fragrance itself are protected as trade secrets and described on the label only as fragrance. So, multiple hormone disruptors, a total of 12 different hormone disrupting chemicals were found in the tested products, with an average of 4 in each product. 3 products each contained 7 different chemicals with the potential to disrupt the hormone system. In each product, 6 of these chemicals mimic the hormone estrogen, and the 7th is associated with thyroid effects. Some of these potential hormone disruptors were listed on labels, others were undisclosed and were uncovered in product testing. Just want to go through a few more things before I finish up. When sprayed or applied on the skin, many chemicals from perfumes, cosmetics, and personal care products are inhaled. Others are absorbed through the skin. Either way, many of these chemicals can accumulate in the body. As a result, the bodies of most Americans are polluted with multiple cosmetic ingredients. This pollution begins in the womb and continues through life. Numerous other products used daily, such as shampoos, lotions, bath products, cleaning sprays, air fresheners, and laundry and dishwashing detergents, also contain strongly scented volatile ingredients that are hidden behind the word fragrance. Some of these ingredients react with ozone in the indoor air, generating many potentially harmful secondary air pollutants such as formaldehyde and ultrafine particles. During the last 20 years, fragrance contact allergy has become a major global health problem. Many scientists attribute this phenomenon to a steady increase in the use of fragrance in cosmetics and household products. Fragrance is now considered among the top 5 allergens in North America and European countries. and is associated with a wide range of skin, eye, and respiratory reactions. Repeated cumulative exposure to chemical sensitizers such as allergenic fragrance ingredients increases the chance that a person will develop allergic symptoms later in life. And so a lot of these things are associated with headaches, chest tightness and wheezing, infant diarrhea and vomiting, mucosal irritation, reduced pulmonary function, asthma and asthmatic exacerbation, rhinitis and airway irritation, sense organ irritation, and contact dermatitis. So the list goes on and on. Just one last thing. A significant number of individual industrial chemicals, including some in fragrances, can act as hormone disruptors by interfering with the production, release, transport, metabolism, and binding of hormones to their targets in the body. Some hormone disruptors can prevent the action of naturally occurring hormones and interfere with the endocrine system. Some can also act as hormone mimics that simulate the activity of hormones such as estrogen and send a hormone-like signal at the wrong time and to the wrong tissues. Depending on the dose and timing, exposure to hormone disruptors has been linked to a wide range of health problems, including an increased risk of cancer, especially breast cancer and prostate cancers, reproductive toxicity and effects on the developing fetus, and predisposition to metabolic disease such as thyroid problems or obesity. So when you think about all the illnesses that people are suffering from, all the symptoms that people have, I think it's rather than running to the doctor and be diagnosed with this or that particular ailment, it might be a really good idea to start reading labels and educating yourself about what you're actually putting on your body. Because whatever you put on your skin is absorbed into the bloodstream within 26 seconds. That's how fast it is. And some of that your body just can't get rid of. So this is all about your health, and I'm really into promoting health, and that's why I'm with Young Living, because you know that their products are completely free of any toxic ingredients. They're all naturally acquired, and they're the only company in the world that actually grows all their own plants, so they have complete control over the whole process. So that's what I want to leave you with today. Thanks for listening.